What is a correlation coefficient? A correlation coefficient is a number that describes the strength and direction of a linear association between two numerical variables. A correlation coefficient is a number between -1 and 1. The sign of the correlation coefficient is the same as the sign of the slope of the best fit line. The closer the correlation coefficient is to 0, the weaker the linear relationship is. When the correlation coefficient is closer to 1 or -1, the linear model fits the data better. Now let's choose the best correlation coefficient for several graphs. In graph A from the activity, the slope is positive, so the correlation coefficient is positive. The data are right on the line of best fit, so the correlation coefficient is R equals +1. In graph F from the activity, the slope is negative, so the correlation coefficient is also negative. The data seem to be right on the line of best fit, so the correlation coefficient is R equals -1. In graph C from the activity, the slope is negative, so the correlation coefficient is negative. The data are close to the line of best fit, but not directly on it. A possible correlation coefficient is R equals -0.95. In graph E from the activity, the slope is positive, so the correlation coefficient is also positive. The data look like they kind of follow the line of best fit, but they are not clustered around it very tightly. Therefore, the correlation coefficient is probably closer to 0 than to 1. A possible correlation coefficient for this graph is R equals 0.48.